If I could fix anything about my perfect husband, which would be, he can be stubborn at times, and I hate it when he's stubborn. Like, he is a big baby, but he's my baby and he gets what he wants.
College at Appalachian State, and I had classes with one of her friends, Bianca. And well, actually, it's a bunch of the truth. She won't tell the truth. I mean.
And of course, we're gonna have two different stories of how we met, but mine is the truth.
I met her through a friend, Bianca. We had class together, and she come to me one day and she said, "I know somebody have a crush on you." And I said, "Who?" And she said, "Me." I said, "Oh, for real?" She's like, no, I'm just joking. My friend Jasmine, she has a crush on you."
We have a mutual friend called Bianca, and she was one of my bridesmaids, and she told me that a baseball player wanted to talk to me, and I looked at her like, I'm not gonna date no white boy.
Later at a place called Legends, little place we go and hang out, and I seen her there, and it just went from there.
This is Rand, this is Jasmine, and we met. And then after that, we just started talking. So when my mom first met him, I remember he was coming down for Boomer's graduation, and I was like, "Mom, this is this guy I just met in school, and he's trying to talk to me, so I need you to meet him and try to fill him out." And she's like, "Okay." So he came to the house, and we talked for a little bit, and then he left, and then me and my mom was talking, and she was like, "He seems so nice, he seemed like a gentleman, push it forward, like, let's see, let's go with it." So here we are today.
Everybody pretty much approved. Everybody felt like as soon as they met her, she fit right in with the family just because of her personality. My family's all about, laughing and cutting the food and having a good time, and she fit right in with that. Like I say, her personality and all that stuff, having a good time and just enjoying life.
So the night of the proposal, it was the weekend we were moving into this lovely house, and my family was down here, my mom and my sister was down here, all his family was here helping us move out from his mom's house to move in. And then that night they had like this big old family game night celebration at his mom's house.
Had a game night and invited all my family and a couple friends and stuff over, and we play a lot of board games.
And I didn't know nothing of it. I'm just, game night, let's just go and see how it is. So me and my sister just got here, and she was like, "Let me check out your new house." So we came to here so I can show her the new house, and then we went back to his mom's house. And there was so many cars there for family game night. And from that moment, I still didn't, put two and two together. So we was playing bingo.
And somehow my mom and Aunt Lois and my grandma rigged the game, and they rigged it to where she would win, and it said Mary across the bingo board.
And on my bingo card it said Mary, and then I was the only one with that special card that said Mary. And then I said bingo, and then he came up behind me and he knelt on his one knee and said, "Will you marry me?" And it was a big old box of roses, and my box with my ring on it. And then everybody was screaming and hooting and hollering, and that was that special moment.
Right before, well, I don't know, my boys did a good job of, keeping me loose, having me laughing and joking. It was kind of nerve-wracking because I woke up that morning about 6 o'clock, got up, took a shower, and rode to Bolivia, rode all around. Went to see my mom and my grandmother, and then came out to the house, and a couple of my cousins came to where we was at, and we chilled and hung out. But they did a good job of keeping me loose and laughing and joking, and trying to keep my nerves down. But it was nerve-wracking, and I usually don't get too nervous, but it was a little shaky for a moment.
I couldn't sleep that night. I had a house full of girls, so we talked all night long, and that morning it was like the alarm clock went off at 6 o'clock in the morning, and we had to get our hair done. But at those hours before, I didn't really think about it. I was just enjoying myself with my friends, and then getting to the church, we just all getting dressed, having a good time, laughing and chilling, and just enjoying each other's time, because it felt like we haven't seen each other in forever. But once I put on that dress, it just hit me like, oh my gosh, I'm about to walk down this aisle, so many people, so many eyes on me. Jasmine, just take your breath. But when I got in front of those doors, I just kept telling myself, don't trip, Jasmine, don't trip. But right when I saw them, everything went away, and I just couldn't wait to be down at the end of the aisle.
For one, it was like, man, it's real. I'm about to get married. This girl coming down the aisle. It's like, it finally hit me. But once I seen her and how good she looked, it was like, I don't know, it was a feeling I ain't never felt before. Seeing her come down the aisle was probably one of the most memorable moments. Just because of just seeing her and how beautiful she looked, and just everything was feeling so real that it was a feeling, like I said, a feeling I never felt before.
The moments I remember the most at the ceremony, to this day, like a lot of people would tell me, like, how did you feel, like what was going on through your head? To me, everything was just a straight blur. Like, I was just so fidgety, so nervous, so excited. I was crying, but I was excited at the same time. I remember saying I do. I messed up on my vowels, but lo and behold, it was a good ceremony. I just remember gazing into his eyes, and then I cried some more, but it was just, most of it was a blur because I was just so excited.
The advice I was told was, marriage is what you make it, and communication is, key. Whatever happens between you and her, it's between y'all. Don't, keep people out of your business. So.
And I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you, many more years until we're old with no teeth and little grandkids, great-grandkids running around in the playground.
Glad that she's mine. I'm happy that we can grow together and start a family, and just I love her.